About 8 years ago, Joe was diagnosed with cognitive impairment. Since that time, he has slowly declined, not only mentally, but he has also declined physically. April of 2024, Joe fell and broke his femur. And when they did surgery on them, they had to put a rod in from approximately his groin area all the way down to his knee. Following the surgery, we went into rehab. We were there approximately 2 weeks, at which time they tried to work with Joe to get Joe back up on his feet. By the time the 2 weeks were up, Joe still was not on his feet at all. So when we came home from that facility, we now had a Hoyer and we had a wheelchair in our home. Joe has not walked since. I felt that I needed somebody when I brought him home from the rehab facility, so I hired a company. Unfortunately, the company did not work out, and I went through several till I got to First Day. The lady who answered the phone gave me some information about how they do with their business.
We received that phone call in early October, and by the end of October we were staffing them in their home.
And I was very impressed with the communication. First Day is we do have a meet and greet so that we can get together. I can see what the person looks like. I can let them become aware of what's going on in my home and the special needs that my husband.
Joe needs love and care. And that's the care that is engaging, attentive, and just an overall awareness of things that may be going on with Joe that isn't necessarily in his care plan. Like, you can go down your checklist, but when you're really spending time with somebody, every now and then it's those little personal touches that you want to make sure you're adding.
Eric is our current caregiver from First Day. He works typically 2 evenings, 3-hour shifts, and then he switches with our private caregiver every other Friday.
When I come into Daylene's home, I want to make sure that she knows that not only are you getting somebody who's dedicated to the actual job, but you're also dedicated to the emotional aspect as well, and I'm aware of that, and I want to be in a great mood for Joe.
I think it's important to Joe to have a male figure who kind of understands what he's going through, even though his cognitive isn't the best at this.
So they have a home health aide in the mornings, and then we come in the evening as well. So there's this in-between time where Joseph and Daylene just get to have that time to themselves. So when our home health aide gets there, he does his vital signs, ensures, patient is in good condition, receives report from Daylene.
She'll give me updated on how's he doing and what's been going on since my last visit or the day before or anything like that. And then we transfer him back to his chair and get him back in here, and we eat. I help him eat and assist with the medication. After that, for the most part, we roll into oral care. After that, I roll him out, get him transferred back to his bedroom. I work on some mobility, see how well he tolerates different things, and some of the somewhat strength, the exercises a little bit there. And then we roll into the bathing and anything else that Daylene may have on the schedule for the day.
Eric is very caring. He's conscientious about what he does. He will talk with Joe and not just say, turn over, I need you to do this, I need you to do that.
He's, for the most part, nonverbal, so he'll just reply yes and let me know if he's feeling bad or if he's feeling good.
Eric will talk to him as if he has all of his mental capacities, and which is very important to me to let Joe know that he's still vital in this world.
Joe and I have really developed a good rapport. When you first start out, regardless of somebody's challenges, you still got to get to know them. We had a little, filling out process, and Joe started becoming responsive to what I'm saying, and I would always give him a lot of differential reinforcement, high fives, and just congratulating him, thanking him for looking at me, saying a word or two.
I don't have any reservations about leaving my husband alone with him and me going out and running errands and doing things. I know he's in good hands.
When I come in the door, I honestly feel like I'm coming to a second home.